Hey there, Rick Copley here. Welcome to today's very special video episode of The Fit Life. I'm going to discuss something very controversial today, and I wanted you to, if you're on here and you're watching this, listen to the end because the message is comes in parts, so to speak. The message is of the whole thing, not just a snippet. And I think, and that's actually part of the challenge, what I'm going to talk about. There's a video out there that was put out a couple days ago. It's gone viral. It's called "Dear Fat People," right? Perhaps you heard of it. Some lady who's a comedian did this 6-minute long video, and she got accused of hashtag fat shaming, right? If you haven't seen the video, watch it, and there's a reason for that. Just to kind of give you a quick overview of the video, then I'm going to tell you what I think about it, and then how it impacts you or the world, so to speak, or our country. Number one, the video. She's a comedian. She's a comedian, and that was kind of the premise of the video. It was meant to be a comedic act, but it's got a very serious topic to it. And part of the challenge, part of what was wrong with the reaction of many people is a couple things. Number one, people didn't watch the whole thing. They just watched a snippet of it, took their opinion of it, and just ran with it, and that created the kind of a snowball effect. Everybody kind of thinks the same thing. Like, it's just a fat shaming video. She's just shaming fat people. And that's really not the case. Also, people introduce the video as that. In other words, people like sharing it, like, hey, check out this fat shaming video. And that's what the heck it's all about. People look at it like, oh my gosh, is this serious fat shaming thing? When really it's not. So watch the video, and by watching the video, you'll kind of understand that there's more to it. One of the things I know, I did a Periscope video this morning, and people were saying that one lady was like, oh, I didn't watch it. I watched just like a few seconds. That's all I can handle, whatever. The whole video is meant to be, it was meant to make an impact, and it was meant to get people to kind of take a look at what's going on. So the kind of the point from my end of the spectrum, it's like thumbs up, thumbs down. Which do I give it? I give it thumbs up. And from a personal standpoint, okay, and again, please watch this whole thing so I can have explain myself. I would not choose that method. That's not my style. I'm a blogger. I do YouTube videos, do Periscope. I do lots of things out there providing value to people. That's not the way I do it. So you're never going to catch me doing that type of thing, right? So it's just not my deal. But that being said, the way she did it was kind of harsh, right? But maybe that'll make an impact. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Do I think it was fat shaming? You could look at it that way. But here's how I would think you should look at it. If you're one of those people going, oh my gosh, she's horrible, she was fat shaming, she was X, Y, and Z, take a look in the mirror and try to figure out why that is your reaction to that. And take that energy that you have that is saying, oh my gosh, she's horrible, blah, blah, blah. Turn around and get your butt in gear and get in better shape. Allow that to propel you in the right direction. One of the things that I feel very strongly about is that if that video found one person out there that watched it and said, you know what, I'm going to do something, and that changed their life and thus saved their life, then the million people that got offended by being called fat, it's a win, and that's a good thing. In this country, there are way too many people that treat obesity as something that we should just accept. And obesity is something that has a causation factor, or that there are causation factors that lead to it. Some cases, yes, very few though. Most people that are obese for a reason. Their decision process that has been made. Now, there are I researched this a little bit. I've seen some people with some reactions. People saying, I've got X, Y, and Z. I've got depression. I've got diabetes, and all those things kind of lead to each other, right? So it's like, okay, you made poor food choices, so you gain weight. You're depressed. You have diabetes, and that causes you to not have as much energy. So you don't work out. You feel worse. You get hurt. It just goes in a line. There are too many people that are utilizing some sort of excuse, some sort of crutch, some sort of something, when the reality is they could make some small incremental lifestyle changes and they could go in the right direction and they could get out of that area where you're being fat shamed, right? Fitness and health is a lifestyle. Is it hard? Is it easy for you to make that choice? No. And I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you real quick. I was it's a little later now, but this morning, I was commenting when I was on Periscope about, I got 4 people walking in the door on gym this morning at 6 a.m. that are brand new, first week, 2 adults and their 2 kids. The 2 adults, very overweight, very unhealthy, very unfit. But you know what? They got their ass out of bed at 6 a.m., which is more than I can say for a lot of people out there. Right? They're getting it done. They're at least trying. So, if you're watching this video and you're upset with her or upset with me or like, oh my gosh, it's horrible, it's fat shaming, blah, 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 you know what? Take that energy, get your butt out the door, and do something about it. And that's kind of how I view it. So, the viral video, it is what it is. It's a lady, doing a comedic presentation. It's funny. It is going to be derogatory towards people that are fat. But you know what? Look at comedy. Watch Richard Pryor. Watch any of the comedians from whenever. They're going to put down everybody. And so she does it too. But the difference here is that she's got a message and she's trying to help. And if you think that she's just trying to be insulting and get attention, that's not the case. She's trying to do something to change the world, and maybe it'll work. The number of people that put out videos in response is pretty overwhelming. The amount of the impact she has made already, she started a dialogue, which is a good thing. So, do I agree with her methods? You know what? It's not up to me to agree or not. That's not how I do it. But you know what? It might just work. Might just get a few people to turn around and make a change. So, and I hope that you make a change. So if you're one of those people on the fence if you're looking at her and saying, wow, that's horrible, don't. Look at yourself, make a decision, make a better decision, move in the right direction, get fit, get healthy, do something that's going to help you do that. So that's kind of my opinion. Hopefully you got some value out of that. If not, sorry. If you did, we appreciate a like, comment, share, reblog, things like that. Help us spread the message. Check out rickcopley.me, and there you can go there and get some of our free reports or look at our coaching programs, and we can help you to live the fit life. Have a great day.